Hi, BanDana Gramma here, and I have been tagged. Farmer Meemaw tagged me in the Holly Jolly tag where I am supposed to answer these questions. So here I go. What is your favorite Christmas movie? Like everyone else, I do love White Christmas, and I do love the modern one, Elf, but my absolute favorite is It's a Wonderful Life. I love Jimmy Stewart. Just love him, his exuberance in the joyful parts, and his despair and his sad parts, and the miracles that happen, and the fun with Clarence the Angel. I just love it all. Excellent, excellent movie. It's a Wonderful Life. Christmas tradition. Are you naughty or are you nice? Come on. I'm BanDana Grandma. I'm nice. Do you have some embarrassing photos on Christmas cards? I don't think I have them. If I do, I'll fit them in here. My dad was a photo bug, and he was inventive, and he'd like to do crazy stuff. And he would go take like a picture of a billboard on the road and then bring it home, cut out the center, fit our picture in there, and hang elves off it, say Merry, crazy stuff. So if I can find any of those, I'll put them in here. Otherwise, I'll just put in photos of me as a kid at Christmas time. That's about the best I can do. All right. Have you ever had a white Christmas? I grew up in upstate New York. I've had mostly white Christmases. Many, many white Christmases. 2, 3, 4 feet of snow. Wonderful Christmases. Where do you spend your holiday? Always at home. We might go visit, close family later in the day, but usually they all come here. I can't remember the last time we went somewhere else on Christmas rather than right here at home with the family. Okay. Play or sing your favorite Christmas song. If I do that, if I get up enough nerve to do that, I'll just tack it on the end. But don't count on it. All right. I know, Farmer Meemaw, you did it. All right. Maybe at the end. All right. Can you name the reindeers? No. I can name a bunch of them, but I know I can't name them all. I was going to cheat and look them up, but I can't. All right. What is your favorite holiday Christmas tradition? We have several. I'd say most of them have already been mentioned. Yes, we do give one gift on Christmas Eve, and it's always pajamas. And we started that when the kids were very small, but we continued it well up until they were in their 30s and 40s. So when they'd gather here for Christmas Eve, we would exchange gifts. It got to the point where they drew names for Christmas pajamas. And, and they'd take their gift and they'd shake it and, oh, what could this be? And, give some farce answers as guessing what's inside. But it was always pajamas. And we did that for a long time. Another thing that was sweet was my 5 daughters always gathered here on Christmas Eve, even after they had long moved out of the house. One of them was even married at that time. Now 2 are. And they would come here Christmas Eve and stay the night Christmas Eve and help with everything, go to Christmas Eve service with us. And then everybody else would join us in the morning, our married son and his kids and everybody. But most everybody gets here Christmas morning to be with us. Another tradition we had when the kids were little was stockings were a big deal for us, and we would always fill the stockings up with fruit and nuts and candy, and we'd put in coloring book and crayons and a few small toys, and the boys would usually get toy soldiers, and the girls would get some other feminine type doll thing in their stocking. And the rule was, if you wake up before 5 or 6 in the morning, we did get up early, but not any earlier than that they could open their stocking, because we would put it on their bed after they went to sleep. And then if they woke up early, they could open their stocking and play with what's in their stocking, but they couldn't get out of their beds or leave their room until the appointed time when Mom and Dad would get up. So that was one tradition. And then the big tradition we had, which I think others have mentioned too, was when we put up our manger scene, we don't put baby Jesus in the manger until Christmas morning. And how that works is when everybody gathers here on Christmas morning, we always have the coffee on. We have, excuse me, Christmas music playing. And then we all gather together once everybody's here, and we, Daddy gets out the Bible and he sits down with everybody and he reads the Christmas story. And at the appropriate time in the story, somebody new each year places the baby Jesus in the manger at the appropriate time in the story. And then we have a prayer, and then we go on from there to opening, exchanging our gifts, and that's how we start Christmas out. So that's our tradition. Is my tree real or fake? It is real. We have never had a fake tree. Do we have traditional holiday? What is my favorite holiday food or sweet treat? Oh, I like so much, obviously. I guess in my mind, I'm thinking back when I was a kid growing up, and my mom used to always get ribbon candy. And it was the good stuff. It had real flavors of cinnamon or licorice or peppermint or whatever. And I really enjoyed the ribbon candy. Haven't had any of that in a long, long time that was good. You know, I don't know if they still make it as well as they used to. And then holiday food. Well, I'll save the recipe to the end. I asked for a recipe one. All right, do I like to give or do I like to get? I would say for a majority of the time when my kids were growing, I definitely liked giving. I liked the fun of finding the right things for the kids. I liked surprising them. I liked making some of their gifts. I liked watching their faces in anticipation. Now that they're older, it's awful hard to shop for them. I mean, I really try. And the grandkids, you know, they're into the video games, and I don't get much joy in buying those things, you know. And yet if I buy things my heart wants to give them, I'm not sure they'd be appreciated. It's hard to give now, you know. So I'm trying to get back to a more basic Christmas and keep it simpler. So, and yet I do appreciate it when my kids give me gifts, because they're old enough now that they get together and they think of something thoughtful to give to mom. So I'm torn, you know. I'd love to say, oh, giving, I'd much rather give than receive, but it's hard to give now. So I'm in a quandary about that. I appreciate what they give me, and I'm having a hard time finding things to give to them. I'm making some things this year. My older, I think I'm overthinking it, so I'll say give. Yeah, because I always enjoy making things for them and giving it to them. I guess what it is I'm second-guessing myself all the time, and I'm getting insecure about being able to do it. All right, that's the truth anyway. Do I have tacky clothes, Christmas clothes, like ugly sweaters? Not that I'm aware of. You know, my kids may tell you something different, but I don't think I do. All right, what would be my dream Christmas place to visit? I know, I guess I would think if the whole family could go and gather at an inn in Vermont, like in White Christmas, that would be lovely. You know, I'd love to picture that, but that's too idealistic. You could never pull that one off, and we love meeting together at home, so I don't know. Holiday recipe. Every holiday, no matter what holiday it is, the kids want the pineapple dressing, and I already put that recipe up. Am I like a pro rapper or a lousy rapper? I'm a schizophrenic rapper. Some of my stuff is downright gorgeous, and some of it is terrible. So yeah, I'm a hit and miss on rapping. I try, and some of it is beautiful. Some of it is not. Most memorable holiday moment. All right, I can think of different kinds of memorable holiday moments. Okay, we'll go with the uppers, and that would be both my sons surprised us at Christmas time with a little silver spoon letting us know they were expecting a child, and that was very special. When did I learn the truth about Santa? I don't know, I guess I kind of figured it out when I was about 9. It wasn't any big revelation. New Year's resolution. Do I make them and do I stick to them? I make general New Year's resolutions because I've disappointed myself so many times in the past because I don't stick to them. I always say I'm going to lose weight. And now I'm saying things more like live each day like it's your last year on earth because you want to make each day count. And I'm trying to do that more. Okay, what makes the holiday special? Well, besides concentrating on the spiritual aspects of it and driving the basics of our faith home again, it would be having family around. I think everybody's going to say the same thing. And yet, while I know a lot of people don't believe in celebrating Christmas, I do enjoy the festivities as long as they're not commercialized. I hate all that commercial stuff. Yeah, I'm totally turned off by all the commercial stuff. But the simple things of decorating and cooking and having family around, I really enjoy that. All right, I'm supposed to tag 2 people to do this. These people may have already been tagged by others. I don't know. But first one, I'm going to tag Heidi at Rain Country. Heidi, I'd love to hear your ideas on this. And I'm pretty sure because she has almost 100,000 viewers or subscribers, she's already been tagged. So I'm going to say Linda at Linda's Pantry. But if she hasn't been tagged, or I'll do 3 just in case Linda's already had somebody tag her, which is probable. Then I'll say Amanda at Freedom Acres. Amanda, let's hear your views on this. Okay, so that's the end now, unless I decide to put up a little music here. Don't count on it. Thanks a lot, Farmer Mima. Have a Merry Christmas, everybody. All right, Mima, you shame me into it. I'm going to give you my favorite song. I'm going to sing it. It's not an easy song to sing. And, you know, I was trying to figure out which one it would be. I love Old Holy Night and other ones. But if this song comes on the radio, I'm always saying, oh, that's my favorite. I love it. So that's the one I'm going to do. And it's called Mary's Boy Child by Boney M. Are you ready? Now, you got to help me out because I don't like singing by myself. I feel better if there's a lot of people around me singing, then I can sing out, but by myself, not so much. So Farmer Mima and Linda and Heidi and Amanda, Maria, come on, you can sing loud. Get in here and help out, okay? Here we go. Long time ago in Bethlehem, so the Holy Bible say, Mary's boy child, Jesus Christ, was born on Christmas Day. Hark now, hear the angels sing, a king is born today, and man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. Now Joseph and his wife Mary came to Bethlehem that night. They found no place to bear her child, not a single room was in sight. And then they found a little nook in a stable all forlorn. And in a manger cold and dark, Mary's little boy was born. Hark now, hear the angels sing, a king is born today, and man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. And now my favorite part. Oh, my Lord, you sent your Son to save us, oh, my Lord. Your very life you gave us, oh, my Lord, that sin would not enslave us and love would reign once more. Oh, my Lord, you sent your Son to save us, oh, my Lord. Your very life you gave us, oh, my Lord, that sin would not enslave us and love would reign once more. Oh, my Lord, sing it, Mima. You sent your Son to save us, oh, my Lord, that sin would not enslave us. Okay, that's enough. That's all. Thanks. Bye.